Mame fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Nana otuda kon ani listo we nana poku e de enkomo twetwe bi atuja. Na omonsam ni na efa MPP awon yopo no ho. Na listo we nana poku ni nsemu no kwache say asem bi siga na hakrampo na eni kwan say MPP ni bia ebi na no na oka ho asem na kwan a omode omaiga na afa so no. Obi eni ho a watumi aka ho asem na parliament honso minority team for no krampo. Nkeni kwan say obia ebi na no ekasa ensem bi ka we ho na listo we nana poku e de atudwa. My person Bejebre na wakame na yati ni nsem no enchirimu. Na answer na beko no subscribe to channel no. Da wadi ntira comment section ho. Like na share dwuma de dwuma afoforo ensa enkabi. Yeti ensem a listo we nana poku ene nana otuda akon e de atudwa.
Mami kwa homa no so briefly na nana poku list wo. Awa homa no so. Hello neighborku. Hello neighborku. Na hey, mikasi usi your position kraba ma me be personal assistant.
Oh, there be munya botrena. Ajumana ya botrena. Mati. Usi daya. Untimi nkase onye foundation. Nti foundation ni. Ofun say the roof le beto dan so. Edan so ayesi. Yoro mahama. Nsi sere ne ntu ni nyina no. Wodi abotrena eye. So then she die on your trainer said or cocoa glass the could see baby now foundation then we have
okay but information by no mind
you say I am like aho nti sorry anopa chin wana na sabi mafa abani na safi nkomodie na ni nana ni abranche ni oba ya antu obetututu ani o mabia trying to make Ghanaians feel as a Ofori papa bi na obi aye boni na ono edechi na efie na Ofori mu New Patriotic Party ele ka hu bi na party no de ba area enti se o ka party na semo a o so magana fu se party papa bia na e wo hu bia ene aye tantan kan a Ghana fu anya safo 57% akase sadi we empese be hu bi e ho no free ba ho na e betu e sabi ogama moni rahabo a onu kotu asha wo fu se omunya adwamambo ebi no wo ye yo wo ba betu yan Ghana for say eni kwan say the course wo ken Ofori ata fi no ebi si e wo Ghana hebi efi ebe na Ofori mu ba na wo ni mafutu a na ka Akufo do nam bia si a na ono de na wo ya tantan bia na wo ye no na wo say good party na ni mu ase no wo say nyansa ne say me ye Ghana ni enye say ne etna man ni etimami tu me man panifo na me to me party penifo for say nyoma tan a omo ye no ense fata utu sa afo no enti sa ye ka when ne wo moral authority na obi pie na no say on fan tufua me mpese pipi ni be kan se ye ka omo abia omo de sabi omo Ghana ha e bia omo anka bida ene ne bi omanya anu na omo ka bia fair enough when you MPP ni a you have every moral right but the fact say we MPP ni na wo say e bia we executive and say bia ya suma say we party ni katamafo no boni si Ghana ha men ka bi would you the time
Momun ka bi wo
apology prampo amagana for no prampo no and ka o man we ama yourself prampo no ni kwan say nka mu bie ma no pra ka bie baby Ofori ba
ene say sanka minority in parliament omkonya ni necessary free ho
Debbie, you see the fact that one minority in parliament and I say be a sebino I say be wa any question will be one of prakadi any question will be one of prakadi kofi na Bible say you were near simple nan answer no work for you will be there When you are sitting in a shower, when you are thinking, baby, who na ma ofe na beka chi obi say only pakono le ni atenti it won only na ni o paper na nim no onye makeup it mesrel on am I yourself na ye no we must not always be seen to be deviants say maybe ma score notoriety and pomposity maybe make me aye me pebia but a group obi so dia make exercise no Kawu ba ye o so asafo mafu Lusuba Bonnie auditor on my way, Bob Chrono Macmillan. No way the can't condemn or suffer mafu. What the can't condemn your party for ye. Oh, condemn no body, a good for the way, my boyani or to Chani, no cat, and I in Napo, where Nicasa see, no cat, no condemn, no be able to say, oh, where the a satire crab yabim. Now, when I know about the cat of Mamma, I was it. Oh, dear, Tantaya, who would you call position? Oh, who was here, and about Kata, what is so? Shesakasana, no position, a bemono. No more found to the no kind. Here, sir. Then no coffee, and one who said, Yawia, who are Bem, the no near, now Niano. That's Samo. Yet, Yamwa, yes, so said, Yawaba will be the tree. It's more Casamun Timo, and yes, because for them you need to cheer for you. Otiefo ni nyansa pa otiefo nyansa no de kwoto abana ya to no nano eti Ghana for nyansa 57% ana o ma ban yi ana o mo ma ka no e wo mo ma fa ya bo fa ese nyankopɔ be satire o ma dwen that 38% of Ghanaians o ma dwen one form no o ma dwen ne be ba so no ma hu se sa nyoma na esi na no eni kwa se bi si biem na ya can never again and you and you here put your few. They here put your few. Nipa you here put your few honor. And you answer 457%, you know. Omubi. The bet to have your manual catcher Ghana process. Yet, your Twaba Mamma. The Ancasamu may say, your more catchy anymore. Then I may get to. But who did you won't carry and you are no crank?
Okay.
Can you walk here? Okay, yeah.
Let us see. Okay. My FNC, thank you so much. Nepoku, list well. Oh, thank you. Next topic. So,
Mammy, you be na maintain my be friends. And Yama, what can you do? List over minimum the pan.
Oh, so futu no the man. So well,
yeah, we are futu.
Sir,
in some okay, why, you know,
or Sanka, they can condemn me or suffer from what the answer will reason we.
But, oh, Casse, 38 or 40% or 40 something percent now boss on
38 and for being
yadrin ha ye new kwan say be kasa
also ha
na when tia sama list wo kan list wo minimum plan but me say ena no pay baby a we di nkoma akọfa de minim de tawo mesre so wa hondin bia minim said your free ya ba be no is just to make sure say appointment minimum appointment in there lawyer ka wa hanum that say obeji agini say because the all year ni no maham but mami get be talk say list wa say mo ka so Ofori
so what the crumpa me make say Charlie now kwan was so bra me dey forget me
then I'll patch it then I'll patch it omo ye lecturers crap omo need the mainstream politics crap omo appointment
me can say man no onye but it's not desperate.
No, there is not. You be some question want it. Or say na or your politics or kasa fa oboa or train. It is your free or ye ni nyina no or whom heja am I attending it. But say unya appointment ye nua no ye adam for. But ye me yan said, let's go every MPP. Tell my what MPP mo no. Na kasa we oka. Say o set foundation ni ye tell my wo mu na. Me dey be said ye okay kan obeka. It's the own jai. Say we free mu. Say we free mu. No, man am here no free mu no. No, man am here no. Okay, ku hu na bibi koso na ya.
So live on Accra 100.5 FM. Let's pick the last topic. But no dey be kabum. Team Ora Jumedi so far. Na the other one mekan no. Directive from the chief of staff on the job issue no. But I may share time no.
Na me
and I say am ahwe.
Me na me kwa na Isaac.
Una be sha say.
Nana.
Isaac we hit it una be. Eti 10 minutes.
Nana me da say. Me da say. Nana. O say me dey metie my di me Isaac obey. O kasa den den fero kasa say ku apem ni. Me mate ba kon so dey fero Isaac obey. Babuni. And of we meet you no. Oh yeah, people this strong but Nana me dey me come asema na maka and before I talk, na my research, na my BBS, na my bekasa. And when I'm talking now, I want to be very cogent in whatever I say. May clear way 1 minute spare so that we move on. Special prosecutor, kasa no kasa you know. Or ye clear say those who went there, you know, is either staged or imposters. It is very clear. The entire kasa no or kaye mobiate say enkrofo na ekọ ho no say ono na wasmo mo ono o kire say onsoma obiaye
I listened.
Onsoma obiaye no mo no omo kura omo nyama kra boba mo de be kire wo no ma se aka che say ho no mo fi so
he mentioned, he used the word insignia.
Yeah, insignia. From the word sign.
Yes.
It o kire wo say so bi ba ho nom na onkure bia then the person is staging say oyo no and I say oyo imposter.
No, but what special prosecutor should also understand say you no pen or sign insignia. We have different kinds of security apparatus. Somebody can come from the national security, somebody can come from the Bureau of National Investigation, somebody can come from Yoku. So the fact says special prosecutor office amaho interest a different party.
No.
Of the security apparatus team.
Nana, see, communication. No, Nana, see the premise. No, or say media houses be a Ghana Hanum say or no
or responding to that.
Yes,
the press conference was it to address that?
No.
No, I don't get the business.
Okay.
No. Or see media houses. It's not a person clown margin. They say you're no.
Okay.
And can say anything obey.
Okay.
Right. So it is clear.
That point is clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Nana. Team Oral.
But you are doing that in 10 minutes too.
No problem.
2 quarter that.
Oral is the best institution ever to have been established. And make a way our class FM. Messia Kahanum Beam. Say Team Oral for no. Ejumono Mayeno is so perfect to the extent say that was almost starting a fresh on Amekayu. Say President Krabesiamo position to thank them because they are doing well. Hey, Nana, say a kasi ye share in Yama Koso Ewa Ghana Hanum say ya, in Yama Ketwao. In Yama Kocho Papa, in Yama say, in Yama Ebubu Ankasa. Nana, hey, na ye wa Ghana Hanum. Me pese me ni Isaac ntie me, not responding cogently.
Is it a rhetorical question? Because we be said or responding.
Me catch no say in rhetorical.
Okay.
On penning it down.
Okay.
Now on responding because me conclusion of fire. It me person we so on fire. Hey, na ye wo Ghana Hanum say. Expired rice. You the command school for. Expired rice. Oh. Expired rice are say you the command school for. Nana ye kaye no
got infested rice.
Nana ye kaye no unim de be kaye. You see that's why here metai no to amafo ya ye pamo omo no so obi wo no be make argument say I didn't know President Mahama ba na ben bia ba na head of certain institutions here see omo nkoni ade. Nana here what standard board for any food and drugs authority for the be no there was no sense in it. Nana eduane a expire I had their command school for, but because of political gains, now what Babeka say, even there is a procedure say I dare not expire yet to him. The question I ask myself, they say, oh no, you're the 7 member of your obediana, oh no, you're the manner obediana. Nana, such a situation it's not necessary. Say it will be investigated. Expired rice. Expired rice, Moshosho rice. The name of the rice was Moshosho. If India, a bag Ghana money expired more than 4 months. Then you bring back the rice. No one call their core secondary school say it's a momo. And now that one is first. Now two. And now did you look at the amount of money? Yeah, they could say ambulance ni munana. Company now you can say mobile service ambulance no. Who musika na ediko shemu no?
$4+ million.
Nana, ambulance bako krampo ya ambulance bako. You will not buy an ambulance with its accessory more than $300,000.
It does to do.
More than $300,000.
It's too much.
But now look at what happened. Look at the money that we spend for the servicing of ambulance. Me bisabi ni Isaac, a rhetorical question about one answer me. Sanka Ghana, the Papa Hospital. Okay? Now, this number of ambulance, 300 and something. Now, the Papa ni one year see on shade. Now, procurement officer they catch and say, or that amount of money, aqua service ambulance, a benedana. You see, we should not treat Ghana as an orphan. We should treat Ghana as a young in a year, na year. In Chilimasu Babe, a babefa. Nana, is that not a need? Say, we will investigate this. Nana, again, look at what happened to our lands and our waters. People were mining in forests. People who do not even have any prospective license were entering forests to mine.
Some were even using recognizance license. Oh no, they mine.
Nana, don't we need to investigate this? Nana, people were acquiring lands. People, time man. Now, I'm starting.
Why the year Isaac timekeeper?
People were acquiring land. Nana, as low as 42,000 Ghana cedis. I was cantonments. Now maybe kromulate. Mimi kromulate. You toss I say 100,000, 150,000. You toss I say 150,000. I was latte. Now we talk a plot of land. Our cantonment 42,000. Now, the last time I was at class FM, the BBC request and say, now when I was say what on, be a better. You see, in law we have something we call unconscionable bargain.
Beyond that, we have something called buyer beware when it comes to land.
Nana, dear Fenokrapo to say the caveat emptor.
Yeah,
the buyer must beware. But this one they may catch or say you found unconscionable bargain. If you go into a business. Now, what can I say? The original price of this product on the market, and you say, now who call quota? Yeah, the quota. The contract can be rescinded. You became a unconscionable bargain because yourself, say the price of it. Now, we are there. 42,000 Ghana cedis. Now, don't we need to investigate this? Hey, now there's one thing. Crampo me or for Crampo. Me name say me who report this. Someone they account one. Radio stations are your go no your job license.
Oh, it's parts.
Nana, it was so unfair. You see, that's why me, if somebody ever national can say that Akufo-Addo is a Democrat, he believes in rule of law. I don't see Akufo-Addo to be a Democrat one to believe in rule of law. Nana, I have always been telling you, say, rule of law simple means people in authority should rule according to the laws of the land, but not the wishes of men. Akufo-Addo time, not the Nakuma Swadi and the Buma, It's you're not parent or day. Oh yeah, and you have to rule by law. Rule by law, not rule of law. Because Nana, what me can try me say, if there's a radio station crampo na or the car, you don't close it down. I say 1 man in time, not the other day, or the 2 year. Nana, but have you look at it from this angle? Say, all the radio stations are mugu no. Radio stations are opposition for the year. It's almost the other day. Aside that, no, omugu radio stations no the frequencies no more for no where they establish radio stations. Do we do that? It's a way of suppressing the opposition. It's bad governance. Hey, now say oko bebia na ye bisa question say my example of bad governance. But Akufo-Addo, you have answered the question.
How?
Akufo-Addo is not a standard for good governance. Now buying a bonko. Now buying yet. Nana, hey, me no wuni Ghana hanu say. Any you call here Christmas tree. Ewo airport. Nana you say yan
100,000.
Bisa Mr. Isaac say, or better Christmas tree 100,000 akosi di fia na.
1 billion OCDs Christmas tree.
You see, we should not treat Ghana that way. So wow, it's wow about the catcher me say ora is not a good thing, Then I don't know where you are coming from. It's on the can be say ora need power. Nana. Who told you Ora do not have power? Bibi a Ghana hand will be is it backed by law? And I try and brow with you. And I mean we association. ne say ye investigation e wo Ghana how we say ye be investigation e wo Ghana how say ne we dey report back on my president and say president e embrama yana. So you see, you cannot put something on nothing. Someone say, Ora do not have investigative powers. Ora do not have prosecutor. Omako prosecutor will be. The records of Ora no may take in no. Attorney General, and you heard the president clear indication. Or say they should go and investigate. Then after that, they should prosecute those omohun semono enyeno.
Okay.
Eti enye Ora for the koye say juma no. Ora they have handed over to what? To government. It is here. Say, Ora do not have investigative powers, prosecutor powers, and no more. For
last 2 minutes, Faka
directive, me last 2 minutes. My last 2 minutes, But the Becca directive, no one same. And I heard me. It's quite funny. It's quite funny. The MPP themselves know say what they did is wrong. And I'm a bit sure. And I what Unimopiki. Or you're one of the MPP MPs.
Okay.
I listen to him. Makaso obi na ten obeka trem you. Meeting our Joy FM personality profile. Lexus Bill every Thursday 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Just this Thursday.
Okay.
On one kasa to na YouTube say they are in Crawford here no enye. What in the basis? Or see some of them were demagogue. Now we are taking demagogue. Na kache tie for.
Why no say nyame?
Yes, our office on them. Now, if they knew, say no, or see if they knew, say all this vacancy existed. And it's not 8 years. So much now for more on Crawford. No.
Now I'm be free.
And after 7th December, no more the mom.
It makes sense.
Nana, hey. Mini Isaac there. Isaac eba me say me conclusion or see opepa. Or see opepa. The person we so on by to rate. Isaac, hey, say ejuma wo honoma. Na unim say enye bone na wo ya. You will not give people work after 7th December. Unim say why they when you show juma. What were you waiting for?
The dada. What were
you waiting for? Nana. Then the vacancy now. How can suddenly after 7th, you know, meanwhile before the elections, the youth in this country were crying.
Pejuma, MP
see, we should be serious. Wait, I am not even speaking against only MPP, but I am paying for also. They should be on their toes. Yes. Then why do you wait? Then why do you wait? After 7th December, I will say by now some vacancy in a day. Vacancy in a bar at the time. If you are looking at it with
over here, and look how can NDC lose to it. Also, MP before buying now, I almost trying this for. I employ besides say I didn't need this for so I'm my boys a juma da maybe more after 7 for no I'm also employer.
Wow, it is very bad. Meaning Isaac Bejiatum because it doesn't have good governance. Why do you increase the wage bill at the time you are leaving, creating problem for the incoming government?
At the time when
IMF, why do we do this? Why? You see, then I'm found creative link away so that I will end. And I said, in 2009, MP4 we need 2016. We need more.
But 2 minutes now.
Almost say time NDC for buy.
Thank you, Isaac.
30 seconds. Now MP4 can they be say NDC4 were not able to make recruitment because of IMF from where they almost call here in 2010. It wasn't because of that. It was because at the time they were leaving, they did the same thing.
Okay.
Time now new government there was no vacancy. Now, in last conclusion, do you know say on the 1st of January, Ekufuado is signing mining list in Kwa 164.
Time now so.
Mining list in Kwao. Ekufuado signing 164 on the 1st of January. From on the 1st of January, 7th January, Ekufuado signing 104 mining lists. The person meaning Isaac can come and say, is this proper governance? Meaning say we should edge forward. Yenko yenim. Organized labor for by a ho ebe patch say mining is killing Ghanaians. Why do you sign 64 mining leases on the 1st of January? From 1st of January to 7th January, why do you sign 104? How do you mind boy for?
Okay, thank you.
Nana Medase.
Nidin the lawyer Topra Abredu Nyansakuku.
Lawyer review and Mami starting for. You see, sometimes politics it becomes difficult. Say you be progress as a country. And yama wa boss no. Trust me, from 2012 to 2016, majority of yama wa boss happen under NDC. Mahames time. But sometimes you take a car, then our discussion becomes like a settled political score. Example, what's a salary increment? Mahama a free soup. Also you increase salary. Akufo Addo we increase salary. I'm a wage bill na kosoro blah.
I'm talking about the people they recruited. I'm not talking about salary increment.
What
I said the people they recruited after 7th December.
We recruiting. Ebema government expenditure cost.
Yes,
that is fine. Maybe case and say when you pick NDC 2016 on free power national service, increase almost way. And I'm a MPP buy, Nanado buy. There was an attempt, say, in Kobe, Beko back. But he accepted the responsibility. And making sure, say, increment now, and increase Ghana government expenditure. No, wait.
Oh, who said the fair question? You are talking about recruitment. I spoke about recruitment. You are talking about salary increment. They are not the same. They are not the same. No, I am directing. I spoke about recruitment. Recruit. We are having discussion. And you are having discussion.
Salary increment.
Yes, bottom line is on the government expenditure. Increase in government expenditure.
Bottom line.
That is the bottom line.
Yes.
So wonder why recruiting for at the wage bill on the cost at the salary bill on the cost.
Quote him right.
No, this one is national service allowance. It is national service allowance.
Allow him.
It is allowed.
No, I want to be clear.
And I've established that. Say, okay, so they say.
Please, you are not addressing. You are addressing the chair.
The chair. Man, go through the chair. Man, go through the chair. Understand me. Many cases they say.
Marshall, say top private on my family.
Say lawyer. Say MPP. If you are being you're recruiting for it's a bema at the Ahot Ghana so a be increase expenditure. I agree. But yes, then you are pushing me to a tight corner where I also pick items a increase government expenditure in 2016.
Okay.
Now I'm pointing to you.
Okay.
And one is the national service.
Okay.
2. Say Akufo Addo mamboni blah 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 wakanina. Our state instances. The CEO will condemn CCA dear omoko Ken fee. Isn't it happening under the president, Mama? Have you heard him say anything about it?
But there's nothing wrong with that, so he will not say anything.
Who say anything?
Yes. Oh, okay. Say there is for you no. Of course, I don't hear any yet.
Yes.
And I make her say the president of the country. What is our can be for?
Majority that represents them.
In fact, initially, some of the NDCs were justifying it.
In fact,
they were justifying
I start writing names of talkatives. So
they were justifying it.
The way they do it.
Where it happened under the leadership of the former, the current president. What condemn me?
Majority
leader here, fine. But my case, they say some NDC members.
Majority leader we require this will be graduate. So park and for touch on.
No,
you see,
so you action or patch when you can for or patch or patch about the act.
Not the yes, your course and yes. So the president should condemn
the course. The course.
It is now man look as if say NDC for the moyeni no. It is you, Sana Nana Kayano. Some person we have from 2024, it was 2028. Ghana for years, I don't know about but Mammy Twasso. Nana, you see, Sebano in terms of that is fine. 2028, that is fine. Nana, say MPP for a cassette here, the Ecoso, a appointment, a recruitment, NDC4 terminated those contractors. You can. And most of the time, say you can't. Moko for free say and MPP time. So yes, we say 13,000 in same be na moka. By among can say there are some appointments. Mahama year 2016 are free so. Akufa do buy no one cancel sa appointment no. Minu nyine nim. Back auditor general. Olusu elections na antebia na Mahama. Olusu election 2016 no appointee auditor general.
Your occasion procedure on leave na dey way. Dom levo dey na dey way.
2017 occasion procedure on leave. That be all bisa no bisa meaning dia oka. Meaning dia oka. 2017 oh host. Na 2017 occasion so move on leave. O mani ye netuma. Edu baby a ofo say die na all year no. Was unethical no. And now, allow that.
Do you know the court?
That is fine, but the American say
court say bad faith.
Yes, that is fine.
Constitutionally.
Also unconstitutional.
Mahama buy and do 2 months here. And do 2 months here. Now appointment in Crawford, I go through system process gone to write aptitude test. Go through the process. Less than 2 months. So you see,
Isaac.
The
Oh, now I make a CBA. You are right for CBA. You are two against one.
Then I'm moving. Against one. Because I know Kwame is starting you. Kwame say, "Oh, yes, I'm going to not the started." So it's now supported by say well supported. They say I try against one. But on a more serious note, you see, media me say if there is a way. You bet me I share the process in here. Nana unim say ebimu wo honoma. They started this process somewhere around February, March, November. Omunyoma appointment letter. They were working with other companies. Oma resigning. Ababe. Wim. Government ejumemu. And now their contract have been terminated.
Isaac.
Onua untimi konechi.
Isaac.
Onua untimi banani.
Isaac.
You see, for me, Mahama. No, wait. From Mami Kasa, or Kasa Bebre.
No, are you aware? Say, Omuamuyu Medin, so no need be resign.
Nana, Okasa, the 2028, you bet 20 hours. Make us also an hour. But the American is a womb. Dear Ecoson, Emboa. That is the reality. Unya bet Macau, or church member bet Macau. Say, happy years back, 1992. 1996 na enye on record o probably to go check me never be one. I'm very objective. In fact, MPP war power, there were some things that the government was doing now me I spoke against
to say.
And Kennedy Ofori reshuffle for say okay. In fact, omoye swearing of the new national executives UPSA ye wo honum party for ye wo Akufo-Addo mount this podium obeka kasa address here you started reshuffle yeah make it. Some of us, we've not hide our intention. Enya. But you see, the Amagana phone, I wonder why Mahama is going back on his word. Now reset na all kind of. Is it this kind of reset na noka? So babe saki youth no, or babe saki growth for you. Anyway, Mahama's campaign, I can tell you on authority. Since na MPP 2016 was on free SHS. That was the flagship program. Mahama's campaign was on 24-hour economy. That is it. Was on 24-hour economy. Now they went further to explain. Say you better run a shift. This is my case. Say Ofori say you believe in the 24-hour economy now, and you believe say the foundation of the 24-hour economy is to create job for the youth, for Ghanaians. Now say recruitment. You have 2 more shifts. 3 shifts.
Isaac.
Oh, Mami Kasa. Lawyer.
Do not have the requisite qualifications.
Wait,
they did not go through the rightful process.
Not all of them. Yes, do that segregation. Lawyer, if you do that segregation and you come out with your facts, say, when you're an MD, you're any manager, and the qualification, do any experience. Now, all the better Ghana for you're bad dream before. Omejatu.
But when you Minister of Interior is doing it.
No.
Minister of Interior no. Then you are not following. Minister of Communication. Listen. Minister of Interior have set up a committee.
One at a time.
Che, Maninkasa to you, all distracted. Julius Debra communication of Kayam, and I thought the bad directive of the bad. One Kasa, that is what Ghanaians. So if you have the
Minister of Interior lawyer to look into it.
Lawyer by power appointment in the so Mama,
thank you.
10 minutes to you. 10 minutes to you.
So you guys are
interacting me on controlling on controlling
Obesu, but
but do mame. Me case say if President Mahama 24-hour economy it's something that he believes in. Now appointment recruitment akoswa that is one section. 3 shifts 2 shifts na kano Mahama has the responsibility so be create job no now I employ and these if one of your Ghanaians no all mo qualify am ho
but can Ofori Atta na minority for be a sumano
na some of them minority MPs nyaka say masa ona kwa any bonu
I almost say he should carry his own cross.
Yes, he should carry his own cross
because he cannot be na unya and odi no amombi.
Yeah, and can refer to crown party MPP party as a whole crowd.
No me cano. Amon penasem. Unim say no na count na owura and the appear could be losing the seat. E was something achemno. Because only the MPs make us say can Ofori Atta step it down.
And I
work it here.
Yenya penny yenya honorable Admaku Kisi.
Admaku Kisi.
Solid doctor.
Yeah, doctor. So too.
Because who say onusu ko join in.
Ko join in. Who's onusu luzu ye? Ana Eugene Entry.
Yeah, great guy.
Great Eugene Entry fantastic. Onusu kana pemba. Eugene Entry so luzu ye.
Yankase impediphobi MPP mu they are solid.
Yeah. It will be a correct.
I wish that I joining Alan. They be I wish you know me I don't believe in one party state. At least. And yes sir because minim say.
What so me na joining Alan?
Minim say see the minim say Elisi Abayi.
Person me na joining
Elisi Abayi kia ne ken we be enkopem December na MPB 7. No. Na we minister bi CEO bi 7. Obedi nkwasem. Kianeke
obedi nkwasem say asem na aka no
me say
John Dramani Mahama say we make sure so bia be adwuma be
na me say
and say we obedi nkwasem
you know when you see power you see money you see fame it means sisa
but kwame me pese e kan de we wa NDC minister wa dwene mu no odwene say people like us wa ha until you enter into corrupt deal. Oh, no, we are telling you, you will pay first.
Yeah, one time.
More beyond you so back within in Kwasi Sebi. Not when young Crophobia be defending sense muno. John Dramani Mahama is on the path of reset. More especially ministers of state, CEOs, Ahodo, any other appointees, and Mubenya appointment. Make sure say you diligently deliver. Now, go and engage in shady deals, any corrupt deals. Nyabana.
Currently, Jãiled be yard. A great minister,
honorable
Minta Kando, honorable Minta Kando,
Minister for Health, honorable could you talk black one first AU summit. Sam George, Sam George, a fantastic guy.
Sam George is doing right now and say was set to committee ever share data. Data, boy. Tell it, me think Sam George said. Data, my Twitter man. Oh, Sam George is doing.
What say data auto 50 Ghana cedis. Ain't me for
and I'm investigating MTN years who krama
MTN do buy dey.
Oh, na so mo data talk akra dey kono.
MTN. Oh sir.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, me use MTN there.
Yes. So Sam George is doing well. Then you see Dr. Merusi.
Dr. Merusi. Free fantastic woman.
Vicky wa jeto e kopa
Dr. Merusi.
Oh baby obi e chia no.
Dr. Merusi.
Dr. Merusi.
Kwame ni dinner so boto aso presa. Dr. Merusi.
Baby aso ye.
Dr. Merusi.
So you say baby aye.
Baby be a Dr. Merusi. And Kwame it mean to me kwa me chia me latest CEO. Ghana Tourism Authority. Mame. Mamie fua weje.
The way what page tourism
say the mamie fua. Short time mamie fua buy.
solid.
Together with the minister, Mame, Honorable Abraji Fagomeshi.
Senior, Mame for ya.
Mame for is working.
Mame for is working, papa.
Mame for work to be
yes, and Raul say me ba program.
Oh, Jauko Jami. Oh, that's how they know Bijay. They know Kobe. There be the Mamekana at Tifo who no Kobe. Now, quite so catch them say, Brameko. I'm
picking intel.
One picking investigative journalist.
Who say, young company just say, Mame for a yard.
Oh, Mame for
obey solid press
conference.
Top media guys in the
media for innovation and media for pay.
Yes.
All the other celebrities.
Yes. Oshesha all the
entertainment.
So Mame for
celebrities na more Ghana stars no
critics. Mame can so.
Mame for be soon.
Dr. Randiabi.
Ah, Coco board.
What is all kwejuma?
Yeah.
Say unim kinswe so unim baby akoko board wa.
Ah, oso asem na aka no.
Oh, so unim.
Na kwa mama nkranya.
Unim krom.
O ya wo nkran.
Unim krom.
Unim ye enye kinswe. Ufa no mo ko
kan. Unim say Dr. Randiabi kwejuma.
Okay.
O parking the car no because traffic to parking the car no wo. Baby just Chikra.
Okay.
Na Dr. Randiabi anantia.
O kwa mo. O kwa mi chai. Ah, ensemble man ni ka
tell you the truth.
Chale, yenye kwada okroma. Na when ni now I know say Dr. Randiabi a fantastic man. But so be parking the car.
I'm not lying to you.
Cantamanto. No one nante dey asem na be so okay.
Unko say unko kokoboda. Ah, unko kinsweda.
Akwa we pa.
No. Unko unya hwe wo. Go we eskeni uti cantonment.
Hwe. Me ko yi tade o cantamanto. O fuck ayi hono kodawa. Kanta.
Go uton tari na o boutique.
Me say me talk cantamanto jai.
Inti can you say Dr. Randiabi.
Yeah.
Ofori. Ofafom. Do know on antico ejuma. Because traffic you know. And they were ordering to a cohon position yaman. Wama ye
but I don't envy him now because Charlie wabe meeting mess.
Yeah. Pa.
Dr. Randiabi abe meeting mess but I pray
MB before no.
O ma say.
But
I know so obey adwuma o. Doc obey adwuma.
Oh yeah, obey.
Omo ho no so support no. Obi bia o hwa omo ani bi onyini firi o.
Yes.
Obi bia Dr. Randiabi bi omo ani.
All the CEOs I think they are doing well. They are
doing well.
Yeah, kukunum.
Yayira kwaku NI.
Yes.
Ana yenya say Asafuaje.
Eye.
National Scholarship Secretary.
Yeah, na say me hu say
bra utie ya. Entonka.
Me hu say gophobia call. You know Asafuaje is doing well. And bra kra no or graduate here.
Oh, sir.
Hey, and graduate
from law.
No, from I think or your security, national security.
Okay, why you law under that now?
Yeah.
And then your national security something.
Yeah. So
okay.
And
oh, good.
Then
Erica J. NDIP.
Now say me say all the
Erica J is fantastic. And Sami Jenfi. I like the way.
Yes,
the composure, the committees, even the gold board. How Sami Charlie, Sami Jenfi.
Now, we so MP.
Lawyer Edu Tamakulu. Lawyer they say here the move. Say Domi kwa benyawo.
Yeah.
And ye lawyer they say question next week. Kwam. Lawyer Edu Tamakulu.
On Fred,
yeah, lawyer
friend.
Lawyer who miss kwa friend.
Debbie, am I in for friend?
Lawyer, me from friend. Lawyer Digital is working.
Yeah.
And I heard say he's working on some investment for the country. Also, and say I know we need down. We no call. I'm sure say the petroleum sector no or here and you may be.
But one thing, yeah, President John Dramani Mama I think me ubisamia or yeah, ye pan say. The way all the youth know a shame.
All the youth in a shame.
When you say recently, Andrews and Brechi, Wama Yenya Jifagunu, CEO, a director. Now the deputy, no, and deputy, na George and Poma Ason.
Okay.
Very young girl. Young girl cry. Young girl cry.
Kwame kwachi so in the size.
So
post na much.
So. Who said you know my leg?
And now they're still investigative journalists.
No. Who said we are professional journalists and we don't take political appointments.
We don't want to take
no. We are political journalists. We will take only set your resign. What you say? we are professional journalists, and you know we don't.
The ethics in the Juma. Yeah, we will work with ethics.
See that story be war. Spectator.
I got as I call a whole story. No, we so Okanka Krafa, chief of staff, directive. Or say one your mom were coming from 7th of December. Like Shim say to be a dinner but one idea. I'm saying it's received some Ghana for be break as
so who say I was in 2 ways, sort of say. So the 2 ways and say they know say ye beto aba. We don't do massive employment. Say ye funny pa because abanti Mrs. And Kofona upi on makosho hono. Who say a won crofo. Ushe baby to say state housing. The way sa
is it Honorable Bawa now?
Yeah.
State Housing Corporation.
That's is it David or Daniel Bawa? Like
with the Honorable Bawa, name the first name.
Yeah. State housing, they were PNPP for good mupai. You have no idea. So and other
no, but Kwame, hold on. You see, let's get it well. So oye MPP ni into the year, you know, and now so on your qualified. You see, yeah. Let's get this thing into proper perspective because I do say it's a part of our country forever. And yes, answer there. Mumaya standard na any legislation say a two aba every year. 50 sambreno yenye employment me patcho na maka say so that at least that understand with and yes sir anytime be about say be oba be yi nkrofo di but they are all Ghanaians ana
yeah who say yes they are all
because we are crying say unemployment rate no about 14.7%. And see omwa they are going to add up to the unemployment rate
but Sina who say, Omo Mudi NDC Huichi. You know, you call Tamale, you call Winnie Bash, youth,
NDC, almost Pejuma.
And these people who were corner, Omako applier, Yakachom, so we NDC in the end. I said, you get Yabano, your MP no, Ebetana.
I see it.
Yes, I see it.
Charles.
Or say, a buy society or no Juma Habo and look at a private too.
Yeah.
The fact that your friend has seen you, ye
be a man could be no national theatre me in
yes.
When they say be brain you
be brady. So you can't tell me say say beto abana watch that a pian omuna thinking say omo pi omuna mo modwumi ngamba beto ama
especially when enkrofo na ekwako.
Yes.
Wo say wo de chenchira wo be support we. Eti no wo support no ana mem support we na na mem support na ba wo jani support no when we na chi ba baji adwuma yesan ka mem ye I don't know one support me
because Bank of Ghana Bank of Ghana almost sa loyal ladies also then
loyal ladies yes, na be loyal ladies
egumu pa egumu solid pa so with this yes yanka so mo Ghana for ye Ghana for we di bia kono bisu medibi
period. Where did be a corner be maybe? Hey,
Debut, na, Omo no Omudi NDC, Epe, Ejumaya.
I'm doing Jumanya. Should that be the way I see a course of mine? That
and Yama 2028 in Trim. Yama 2028 Trim one, now you're open fresh page.
But nobody here, no. Yes,
Senior, no,
it's in the 2028 when you say, will be in young could be not.
These are the people 2026, 2027 aircon. MP before be su come, ebe su Samus say catch them say Omo Mamujuma. Yeah, they will use that.
It is the NDC so technically you are saying say near Honorable Julius Debra Akano is the best. Because so many things were my NDC for Juma, MPP for Corona be used against them.
Yes,
some could support to them. Yes, Mama Juma, and it will go against them in the general elections.
And Ubo say, "I'm for Bekana, you need Juma,
so it's good."
But the reason why John Dramani Mama, your president, opposition youth in the pre war, NYA, any other places in say, maybe a mebunu. me onkofo bebre time chi
Okay.
se nipa 300 nipa 400
Okay.
John Dramani Mahama ye president expert say
Also be boa.
position na odi ama me no
Fantastic.
me de be boa nchiri ma
Fantastic.
omo mo mechi
Fantastic. And yen kwa Minerals Commission na yen chia deputy CEO. Ye nipa.
ye nipa
Ye nipa. Embele keke.
keke ye chia
Bra, Frey, ye nua no.
ai
Frey, ene kura mpa ka me ndai. Anti muni me chire ya.
anti
Enti
muni
embele. Bra. Unim ubo we no ye ko breaker. Me am kura medical afre no. Ai. Bonu so be adwuma o. Embele keke. Fantastic guy.
Solid. That wanna be you.
Chalo wa ben.
Wa
O kwa mususu ha we ne. Ayo de me do koma. Na bi sa una me do koma asana o kwa unim no na wa bien dia so
oye
ye.
senior o
Oyo senior.
oye senior
Oyo build onu so build them.
there be me ne call you call Roman school oh Mataiko
By primary.
yeah from primary GSS
O na mbele keke o senior.
oye senior pa
Ana wo de oni Minerals Commission.
oye senior oh some a journalist I'm a veteran journalist
Not only veteran, we are professional.
professional we don't take political appointments.
No. Kwame, say that
We don't take for
Hey, no to that con count. Me I take.
Is you NDC
Na NDC enya party. Sometimes I don't understand though. Say me NDC. Me NDC enya.
and diverting common
Between NDC and MPP, dey na papa enya NDC.
so
Asama na mukai.
so what we are saying
Jo Mahama kra NDC na me NDC na dey.
senior
Yes.
senior what we are saying is so position there most of the youth
Okay.
yeah the mom say omeboa omoboa unim the number of people yes so good free zones are you have MPP for
Bebre, yenum go
Bebre.
Bacha.
bebre pao so strategically want to boase na one hye nyamani yi NDC for no samba be ka say ya the mobile power yenye adwuma anye ese say wa ye foul on the 7th on the 8th on the 9th of December echo nyina those people nyina no ye pay nice packaging mo
Okay.
na ye mo munye we ye fi ho a omo so we chi a so enye bi
Yeah.
sort ya say but yen kai ye nua penny Mr. Kando honorable
Health minister.
so ya we say most of the nurses be pretty fee
Yes.
Mr. no wabe on hwe sa issue because nurses be abetena ha be raise issues in free 2001 2000 then the badges be bria omuti
Mame, sanka no di.
omu say no
Eno no ti. Enye
no omu say no
eno di omu nya adwuma.
oh yes
Kwame nkane kwanso ano. Nenye the same way. Anna John Dramani Mahama mo administration. Emma over 8,000 nurses clearance. Aso mo she adwuma si o. John Mahama mo free power. MPP buy ana omu yi omu nyina. Over 9,000 public workers.
Yeah.
Public sector workers. MPP buy omu yi omu nyina di. Etu be kaya eno aye botebu bi during citizen show wi aye botebu bi a owuro safo mafo former senior minister. I will say bit more about that tape no. Say ya engage you before 7 December untimi nko general payroll so nti be you nyina di. Omu yi nipa over 13,000 di. Etu omu de no omu nya nurses. Etu one na oka say NDC for so nurses wom. Look, in fact, obi bia obema na adwuma bia so e Ghana ni nko ade ya we Ghana ni. So ye NDC ano MPP na nyesa. Eti sebi say MPP for no so ya fa bia say so say o see NDC woni bia ye.
Therefore me for say mfa because I'm a 40
I'm a 40 fee. I'm a 40 fee.
And omo di 60 years omo ko pension omo contem. Say
Retirees no.
Yeah, retirees no. Omo contem yes. Bebre o immigration, ebi wo prisons, ebi wo police, ebi wo bebre.
Kwame, there's one thing I want to say. Apart from say this time you to know say you failure. You need excuse be say e beka kire penny bia okroma say omo ma you to know opportunity because opportunity His Excellency John Dramani Mahama dia mabunu in this government and unprecedented.
You have no idea.
Eti mini anu mabunu. If you fail, you have disgraced our future. I'm telling you. Mamu fen koye ma asem. Masa, mamu especially mema no. Mamu fen koye ma asem. Na mo mama ni nkwada ho. Na mo nya dwuma.
Munye dwuma.
To make sure say you guys will retain power.
Yes.
na wunua bi nso ayeden enya bi aye mamu fa nkoye ma asem
embe jiji
mamu fa nkoye embe bejiji ye guess
yeah
guess Rashida ibako pe Yuji obi jo ga na ya
sina
na make ode ka ode ni
two stories
before your story na me person me say your onchrophobia you from branch members if it be branch executives mesre NDC party these are the people a year adwuma at the grassroots and nuntina John Dramani Mahama say na kwa me kwacheka no appointing onchrophobia bebre because John him say he cannot be at all the branches mesre mo branch members bebre epedwuma help these guys ebi wo hokrampa enye certificate asem or a carpenter ebi asaglemi yes akwa kwa asaglemi ubetimi dinaka obi won mo amazing obi won mo plumber come all these artisans let them boys so we school so yem peduma ma
the okay ma me fa we ntwem quick one Yenua Pablo is doing well or ye
fantastic Pablo
I know say Pablo actually NY maybe awe Malik one
Basintale na say me from me nya
I know say say all the districts all the NY districts ne winning na ye beja dia ma constituency youth ne
fantastic youth, those now boys ne guys ni adwumanye
yes so
ha me pa
yes so
because it cannot because look when was the last time you appointed minister free branch when be that
CEO
and CEO free branch
yes
see that
so I know Pablo will work on it here pa all the branch executives no because who's a honor na youth no do so pa also na omutimi ko police ballot we no ama
look elections we are John Mahama tisui mebunu na de buy
sure sure
youth Ghana youth and de buy Ghana youth and de buy but Kwame let's also say these elections no overwhelming majority of John Mahama nyaya enye ndisi for nkwa ne to aba no
oh yeah of course we professional
the professional journalists
yes
yes to aba ni bi ma John Mahama I said okay they can
yes we the
professional journalists are the ethics of the journalism adwuma no
yes
I peg Ghana here no
yes
I antecessor microphone no full no we voted for John Mahama
moment mean can
more fire they say can
I don't see a journalist
journalist me can credit journalist what they
say because either AOP
either the truth or lies. Choose one. A journalist can never be neutral. Me say a journalist not neutral. Me sure how even God is not neutral.
Yes.
Heaven, God is not neutral. God is for the truth. And so always stand by the truth. Or say me dem neutral. How can you be in the fin? How can you be in the fin? It's either you support evil or you are against evil. Finito.
Your guess neighbor.
Your guess neighbor. So see, guess neighbor. What can I say?
So him say, as much as you're professional journalist, we are also professional Christians.
But I say,
so you say,
na Christian or professional.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh Christian, then professional Christian.
You're professional Christians. Yeah, no, me intend the bone.
Na how many times? Kwa Facebook, Ebenezer Osana. And let me say this, me pacho branch executives, you know. Mekano se mankani ya mo me mekani so mo because me hunu say mono ese fight man bebre o da say me ba radio so mekai mo branch executives especially NDC for branch members no mekai obi anya the certificate obi anya the CV ready ati leader no me amini me na me lead man manya adwuma na onim we a branch executive so na mo company bi ho no mo attitude da or de be show mo meka nkere me wate me say me John Mahama fe leader
na almost senior can almost come from Brazil nko
o mo de ho Brazil be ko o mo de
o ko jina penin kasa na ma
na so ko jina penin kasa nko na department power
because obi to say Dr. Mary very lovely very open
that me call Dr. Mary Usiwo
alcohol
o say me catch you
one can chem tina one can chem
me catch you say me call doctor na me no nenam
because me Dr. P
ene me catch you mako
hey I'm fool
now you know di kan call o ko no o frame me o frame for the only minister sankushi ai Please.
Remember stories.
Remember JDM that we are waiting Commander Sugar Factory. Hey, come Commander Nampo. Ochre Kokusi Foster. Yes, please fight for us. Oh, branch members. May come be able to dako. Make us I'm telling you, Papa John Mahama. I make us now John Crane say, oh, yeah, mistake to dako me fire no. Now me grandma fire me boss allergy say do go either. It's no credit. You better say no credit. So don't worry. Branch members ni me so be anya the certificates and the CV ready. Say that is omo akọ school no. Mo amunko school so don't worry. O ye carpenter, o ye hwan. Just say yema aban no sometime no mon settle. I know dear you should understand. Aban we yema no be 6 months. That by 6 months na John Mahama then sano ai free kakra. Empanyimfo no be say Julius Debra mo say free. You let's give them some time because you see pressure so you are aware say CEOs no kromu wi deputy CEOs so mu wi communication directors kromu ma so ne ade. Ti after 6 months no ye nyina be ye adwuma mam. What? Send ya kwa me call no mo ko panyi bi officer mo fa ho brase nko kasa na ma party no ba power. Ye nyina ma party na ba power ye ne ate yi.
O ko no se twen ya.
O se twen ya twen nya botrema no. Ba panim bia so be ko no obetro shege no be ka kire yin. Nyankopon enam yeso nti no te wo. To be ntimi me kire say ono e minister ono ye never ye be fire wo kroma.
Mana no to dako.
They ba cho de okan no eto asum.
Eto asum ba kokura na. We are looking at Ghana as a state. And the amount of money we committed to that drawing. A bleeding country like Ghana. You see, Ghana is not a country.
Sure because when you are not in that, you will not appreciate.
No, I appreciate me. Me I'm into estates. Do you know meaning? Maybe what boys are draw. Maybe what boys are draw.
So
all that I'm talking about.
So I know. I'm draw. 3 bedroom. I'm just saying.
I'm draw 3 bedroom. Obeji within 4,000 to 4,500. Obema roofing. Your quantities of your crop. Number of blocks. Number of trip of sand. Number of stones. Thing you know me now. Obet say when do your number. Yes. Secret roofing sheet size. Thing you know be amount. It's about 30 something pages. But now my point is not there. My point is about Ghana as a state. Where Ghana have got.
So in 2 parts we know.
We did my problem is not about no, but we did not use the money judiciously. We have important things to do, so we don't commit that amount into such things.
So 2 things. And who argument against how much Ajaeje
Dabi.
But who argument the fact say
the state of the that is it.
Okay.
Then
we have gutters that have choked.
But I'm still against the amount that was paid. I'm against that.
No, with the magnitude of building it here, they can even charge more than that. With the magnitude of the building.
MC ma obi program. How much do you charge?
I don't know, man can.
Oh no. Oh, my fair idea. Oh, my fair. MC.
Oh, send me the idea.
Every MC be a program. Echo MC. Obisa say, "Wham na eba." Also, the caliber of people.
Is it formal or informal?
It means informal. Okay.
The student time na me poetry.
The kind of people na urban.
Okay.
The kind of people urban.
Lyrics obey you.
Emame charge say.
And a venue no crack.
And you
audio or charging dollars. No to koye. Ghana Tourism Authority for a chocolate day MC.
Now,
I'm not on the MC the whole program. This is all just saying.
And then no bet your tax
because tourism minister was there.
Everyone himself at the end
GTV Obia with this as a professional MC like Nana and catch him say or the 2,000 or the 3,000. Yeah, well, with such a program, on taking no as a professional MC who go beyond $10,000.
My mic never.
And you chat them.
Make sure so this week.
I offer 10,000. So my problem is that we have other things to do. Now we cannot commit $58 million. And I don't know, me calculate $58 million extra. $58 million. So the bag Ghana cedis more. Around 926 million Ghana cedis. Almost a billion. Nana, let's be fair, let's be honest. The thing that we see there, does it reflect 920 million Ghana cedis? Does it reflect $58 million? It doesn't reflect. Nana, Sikari Biafra, baby. That is what we are talking about. Ofori nyamana yesi wa yedi nyina nana entro bi anim people die papa Kama Papa Kama nkasa ka was stage to say actions that Ofori took in this state have affected him to the extent say program na wa kono crown say otumi to book ni bi crown oni sika o de be beto even on the stage or say can say the members need be crown pie there omewu and this 6 months papa nankasa so ewu. How can we do this to our people? As government we improve the standard of our people. As government we are supposed to improve the standard of our people, but rather your middle class and be poorer. We don't do that. That's bad governance. It's media. We should look at the substantive issues in here. Special prosecutor Eddie Ofori Atechi na yenja insem na eden ene nam ho no yenji jai san insem na nam ho no kra because what the special prosecutor did, there's nothing wrong with that.
Now oya lawyer dey me say there are some people are raise the issue say special prosecutor no kwan to pronounce Ofori a fugitive of justice, but it should be a reserve of the courts.
Nana
Mate will be say Nana B ni other people.
Iji omo kind brana no me sim brani tiase. Nana, yes, offer the Special Prosecutor Act now. Section 15 of the act. Added the powers ayediama police nyina under Act 30. I'm a special prosecutor.
Okay.
So whatever the police can do, no, the special prosecutor can also can do.
Okay, so police can declare somebody wanted.
Yes. Nana, you need
on what basis?
Relax. Nana, you need Ghana hanum de biana police for the wanted people ever in the newspapers.
Oh, when they say it's yeah.
And it is the Criminal and Offences Procedural Act at 30 in the South powers there then Emma police no. And the same powers no have been given to the special prosecutor under section 15. So why is that the police can do it, the special prosecutor cannot? It's a because some more kind brana. No me sim brani tiase. Police declare people they be alpha newspaper. Police have declared people wanted. If I am lying, tell me I'm lying.
Oh, true,
the police and the special prosecutor have the same powers. They have the same powers. Eti minia omunimum brano. Omunimum brano omu ti asem na no mako no mo kembi keke. Omu ti asem na no mako obako no mo kembi. Nana B, I am disappointed in him because he knows. Nana B nim. They say Nana B there Nana unim Nana B dada. When you say they will agree, or say you're black. And Nana B, Nana, let's be honest. No, let's be honest. Go to me TV. Guy Nekoka say you better about it 2 times. No, didn't we condemn it? Nana B and contra baby and kind of the same thing.
Yeah, what kind of the same thing?
But he knew he was wrong. He knew he was wrong, but he said the same thing. So my brother Isaac, I am not saying something bad about him, but I'm judging him by what he said. The guy said it on Ultimate Radio. Or can say you're wrong, but no consider baby I confirm it.
Whatever Nana B says.
May catch you say. Listen. May catch you say. So it's me yes adiana. So it's me yes adiana. It means say on him say. It's who person catch me say special. You Nana B do not know say. Section 15 of the Special Prosecutors Act. On him say over the same powers as the police. On him. Nana B ni money mumbrano.
Better for 2 minutes we.
On him. But because of say or person or winning sympathy from the people, no about the catcher will say on him there's nothing like that. Meanwhile, we all know as a lawyer all the time you read the act and baby kind he knows. Nana B knows. On to me catch me say on him. So I know to the could make catcher I want to say there are special prosecutor here and from so be any but Nana and from so back up and I'm a war. I'm a person in Kawasem. Nana, hey, me, I am a patriotic Ghanaian.
That's right.
I do not talk because I just want to talk. My integrity is at stake.
Okay.
Hey, Nana, I will say what I am supposed to say.
Done it here.
Those who went to Kenofurate Finoma Nyadie, whether they are from the police, the military, the national security, or my Nyadie, we are trying to project President Mahama as the best leader ever. Because President Mahama can say, the obey
reset.
That is a reset agenda. That is it. Nana, let's be honest. Say police bar ufie, and you be ready now. They will pick your personal phone. They will pick your laptop. They will pick your books. And I can offer that so brutally. Oko fi wako yede. Oko wako yede. Wako good president anymore sikeke.
Say be a normal information.
Na omuko amu de den e bae. Akwa te say soldier for no omuko asama no. Musimanya intelligence mukoti nipa 300 a brutalizing Crawford Bako Crampo was not part of those who committed the crime. It's in a police for coaching nipa 3. Police for nipa 5 call coaching nipa 3.
Say be abuses to say equal vendetta.
No.
Just a quick one. Oshenia John Jinapo can say or no crime
that is not about good governance.
No. Say Mustafa Bandi
No, we don't do that in a proven democracy. We don't do that. No, we are supposed to set standards.
Okay.
We are supposed to set standard. You see project President Mahama, so that at any given time, no, Obifi NDC bar, you will know the kind of person who is coming. You person 2028. You see have a bread. Do you get it?
Okay.
See, Jumano. No more say
okay, so
Nana, Jumano. No more say Jumano way. We shouldn't do that. No more say way.
Malam Zak, Zahana, great work, Isaac Kofikum as a host. Insists that the NDC man give us the criminal procedure in announcing that someone is fugitive. I'll say so train. But okay, so he's mentioned say the special prosecutor is clothed with the powers of the police. And
yes, under section 15.
Under section 15. Given by Act 30.
Yes, Act 30
of the police. So if the police can declare somebody wanted fugitive,
yes,
then equally,
yes,
the special prosecutor.
All the powers of the police was given to the special prosecutor under section 15 of his act.
It's section 15
yes. All the powers here, the police were at 30 nimuno. The special prosecutor.
Okay, so thank you. Nana. Okay. So messages there. Mami kwa is being so.
Nana mami chia.
Okay, Brian.
Minchia minua be ma lawyer.
But that Kwan Newman.
Na minchia.
So no your MP.
Yes, honorable da Kwan Newman.
Who didn't want dance him?
Yes. I think Ejuma wabo Ediama of my Ghana. In fact, in recent times, as former gender minister, issues came around. I think the lady be okokokun boxing those wrestling. Winnie title no. Honorable Dakwa Newman about outcrop about commended the efforts for the lady breaking that ceiling. To the extent, oh, senior.
Anna, Isaac Obeno, we did back. We did by those times student leadership. That's the 8 years MPP about Bemu, not Dakwa Newman. What momentum wawa. Una me problem.
Nana.
It said that when me 8 years, Udrufia on Frau.
Nana, me tike mo me benyina na me ti de moka. Mesre. So far as me ya concern no. I think say ye ma me da kwa Newman. Ejuma wabo e de am my Ghana ne constituency onom no. Bayade. About 1 year call ye. E na se na ne nyina ye hope say e be kon ankon sa. However, ejehye a ewe chidie yeguso a ye wodidie se nyame adom bibia ba. Ma membra ene discussion so. In fact, Minuana kasa kakra afa Ken issue ehu, and me personal or ND because as Ghanaians we need to be very patriotic. No, me personal ND because we need to be very patriotic.
Isaac.
Initially, ne kasa Ken nyina no now build the case say the special prosecutor here was somehow right, but all ND no ono enya bibi kakra of course eno no enya right. So no, don't worry. In fact, special prosecutor Cracker say he feels that Kennedy can Ofori Atta SDG this year. No, why do you make that statement? No,
either it's staged or
yes, but No, but why will you make that statement?
No,
wait.
Hold on,
But why will you make? Yes, but why will you make those?
Topra, allow
State by who? State by who?
You've had your time. Please, lawyer.
No.
Let's respect our listeners. No, hold on. Please, lawyer, I beg you. Give me 1 second. Respectfully, I beg you. Allow him. When you were talking, he was here.
I feel me want me up. Nana, I feel me want me up. Oh, mommy kasa.
I see we cry to Jonas.
I feel me want me up. Nana. Oh, now you're moderator. Oh, now you're moderator.
When him, ni okay na when you no trotto. I'll give you time for rebuttal. Isaac. Oh, now crap.
Nana. But oh, now you're moderator.
Yanko.
Yenua Bema. Special prosecutor wanka say ofel say the esi ye no e wo ken fee no either say it has been staged or but me case no why will you conclude or why will you make that statement say nipa there is communication between Ono the former chief of staff, there is communication between Ono the current chief of staff, say no emfa no ye nyina ni proud to elections if atama na MPP for efre say yes san ye nyina enim say no fa no ano outside
enti that time no ye minister no an ho mfa no aga na force of management to no ara no kuram say no mfa no a na dem mo wa je adwuma no ma oba be account for
no and on say tama no je adwuma no he was still not seeking for medical treatment no seeking me case they say this is someone na onim say so far as the new government is concerned, and a number of years away as finance minister, he will be needed by the current government and by the finance minister or 8 other stakeholders so far as the transition process is concerned or other information is concerned. And he was proactive by writing a letter to the current chief of staff. So, say, no one or outside or seeking medical attention. He's ready to cooperate.
Okay.
Someone here any other information.
Okay.
We're making this publicly known about. So on what merit are we making allegation?
On the merit that the letter back by and say
I'll come there.
Indefinitely he will not be seen. And
I'll come there. Also provide the access to how he can be reached. The contact, the emails, and any other information be on here. In fact, within 2 weeks, the special prosecutor has been able to communicate to him through his lawyers. There are communication that are going on. Or trauma, not throw back to you through his lawyers. So, on what grounds do you conclude that such a person is running away, is denying being held accountable? On what grounds? For me, I feel say you see some of these things, we try to blow it out of proportion. 2 weeks or even 3 weeks, I will start to need who needing it also yare. No one fano. Na and one declaring back on wanted.
No,
but like what?
Did you listen fully to
I listened. I listened. And for me, I think that there is more to it than the Yenua Bema special prosecutor. I feel that there is some fire. Because Oshe ni demeanor, we all did psychology. We all did reading humans' behavior. Oshe ni demeanor when he was doing the presentation now. You could say this is not the normal special prosecutor in here. He was under pressure. And JBL saw baby so heavy. No. But you see, you are a lawyer. You are acting in a capacity that can make and not make the country. You don't. Yes, you have to make it that statement.
The time
do you rush to say Obia Bru Kromu also get the chance for you? No, look at the extent. Call your day CEO, friend say petroleum CEO no, Mustafa Sudibemu. Meanwhile, you've not written to the person, you've not engaged the person. So for me, I feel say there is more to it. If it is for political security, say to show say oh yeah juma, it's a new thing gidi.
Okay, so let
oh yes we should know.
But
let me condemn. Let me add my voice to what.
Condemn. Let me some questions.
Let me add my voice to what lawyer Kayan. You see, on what grounds will you go to the person's residence to go and invade?
They did not go to invade.
To go. Oh, but come on, obi privacy. Obi privacy.
Now, time when we call John Jinapo, no one himself private. You see,
no, this is why politics.
No, I'll give you time.
This is why our politics is not growing. In fact, lawyer Kai.
No, but if that is how, then they shouldn't grow. You see what I'm talking about?
And then John, Isaac, I'll give you time. Sir, if MPP did this, if MPP did this, not gonna afford to abet ya. What's that NDC for Sonia?
What are you talking about? You see,
lawyer can be said, Mahama air breast will be protecting home.
Isaac,
will soon be free in the first 10 hours.
Isaac,
here,
please, I'll give you time. Allow me. The point I am making is
this point is not
to me. Say, Obiako Kenuforiata ho. Kono ko radio with emotional attachment. When you under your government. Moko ready John Jinapo maneba 6 years. First emotional trauma. When you under your government, Mustafa Bandi fear we see 4-bedroom because they have exited power. Moko budani nyinagui. When you in your government, Nanka Bruce, Moko yino, Africa mutiso for a Jubilee House. Tamna moya sani amani nyinadie na eye. Nene, who opposition no be ba untendia. I feel na baba chere say Nyankopon. What point
are you directly saying
say
Sanya na e cause eye ba.
Na unim say if you know it's not good, why did you do it?
Enye ma.
So unim say na mumu ye.
No, but so we need to condemn it.
Will be this year, not 2028. Mun start.
No, but you don't do the country like that.
You don't do what I can like that. You don't do what like that. Musunya will be 2024. 2028. Imra Ghana Hanum. Imra Ghana na moye NDC for sa.
Iti sa o ye bibia ese fa mra kwan so.
Iti na me chose me nua no. Se se no. It is 2024 no. NDC for so onyum bi. Then 2028 mu nyina mo start on a clean slate.
Ade kaska o biem so say 2024 o kasa NDC for onyum bi. 2028 Ghana for be to abeti oba competition. Anu de se MPP for ye ni ato abeti ya. Oh, branch NDC for nya. And the Ghana for better about him. So sana okadi akasi so. But on a more serious note, Nana, for me, whether it was done in 1992, in 1996, in 2000, in 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, 24, say enya. You see, ye build it on my acronym. If in the past,
MPP able position no musi ebiode o man.
No, Nana. You hanom and amoka service.
That be NDC for the Yamuna set standard. You hanom ba power so mu humu sao. Nana. When MPP is in power, they don't see you as how you see them when you are in power.
Nana, you hanom na. Message NDC for the nam reset. Anameboa. Now reset no
appeal to pity.
Oh yeah, appeal to pity. Nana me bo hanum ane oya.
Obebo hanum.
Me bo hanum ane oya. Ye hanum na NDC for the message nam. Jam agenda reset Ghana. It reset no. And no na the year omo year 2016, 2017. Moko the enya no and no na moko akoye. And no na reset no. Nana for me I feel say if in 2016, 2017, the level of exposure, the level of discernment is not the same thing in 2024 or 2025. Ebi asa time no say omo yeye na enye na social media was not active this way. Na say ni nyina ba lighter. Does it mean that we should continue? Why on earth Obi a communicate a kyerɛ say oni o my Ghana ɔkɔ for health care na wakɔ ne fie na wakɔ hijack hɔ wokɔ so a wode tuo ɛhyɛ wo ho
mokɔ John Apofie mu di dua na kɔɛ
nana
mo fa tuo
nana ɛdeɛ 2028 mobɛkɔ opposition
ɔmo
because me kasa dia na usuro na otwe asai
2028
na me kasa dia na usuro na otwe asai usuro say me kana de ho on ma
enya ndisifo nkwa na de pathway ba power
it is onim sa dia eba ne say niya fa nkofo adwuma
professional journalist
eba ne say niya fa nkofo adwuma mu na wo saka mu
yen professional journalist ye ka ho
mo ka ho bi o yenim nana yenim say mo ka ho bi na change ne reset am kan na we nka ho
o say na ma fa nkofo adwuma mu ne na o masaka ho
na say
nurses 8,000 clearance, public workers 9,000. So I'm going
to OSP dinana. Nientisi cause me me ba pa.
Me shout
me ba pa. Me ba na me tie mo radio so ma kanema me bregum. Ma kanema me bregum ma seti agenda no. But ye wo hanum say e betre no. In fact, lawyer say na NDN bi ameka. Let us build the country. Say first tenor of John Mahama and an enya. Now I got trance. Say we no ho wasesa nyema bebre. Aba amagana for ato abama na. I don't think say MP before yempe on my Ghana nkoso. In fact, the minority leader on several occasions akasa asebui say we will be there to help your government form. You be bomb more form government here. Now we are baby I say criticize him constructively where we need to put you on your toes
now this year
from us as MPP you feel say nyema bi wo honom na appointees na ye anankofo bi ye na de oman Ghana beba na chia ese kasetia okay eye den na yama nkofo appointment letter ebi mu wo honom November na ye the directive aba which I condemn that directive 7 December after us omo ya for mu nyina no ye revoke my appointment ebi mu December November omo scrap ya sake omo nyina
okay so live on Accra 100.5 FM Isaac Obeng MPP so of course he couldn't have said anything different or say he's against and that's where we are entering he's against directive Julius Zebra de Baye. Okay, so Eugene, maybe I told my myself my for tape on why. Not menkai minya kakra. Because minya Isaac Obeng so on TS say Julius Zebra ama directive say omo ye form adwumam from 7 December no. Omo twintwen so ansa. Me say me kai no.
Yes omo twintwen so ye revoke.
You can reapply later. But me person me ye nyina ye hwe ne a ye senior minister Osafomafo so kan ye ewia na ye din komo Osafomafo mo take over no na chese MDC so eko that time no ma fa workers over 13,000 or more like I said over 8,000 nurses near mom clearance public sector workers over 9,000 Osafomafo can be Eugene Bacho when you say we no but see ye bo ansa na menu abam senior man you wadwen say wo ye call ye be boss Afomafo as Isaac Obeng as wo ye call onye call bia live on Accra 100.5 FM that's the abra ye call no ade so onye call
kra
role for every department and every sector institution in this country. So if I'm appointed a new minister and your payroll, you are not on the payroll till December, the day of the election, and you're going to appear on the payroll for January, when were you engaged in that particular thing? You are going to create a problem. If names appear on the payroll after December, we definitely will lay them off quietly. Payroll for every department and every sector institution in this country. So if I'm appointed a new minister and your payroll, you are not on the payroll till December, the day of the election, and you're going to appear on the payroll for January, when were you engaged in that particular thing? You are going to create a problem. If names appear on the payroll after December, we definitely will lay them off quietly. Payroll for every department and every sector institution in this country. So if I'm appointed a new minister and your payroll, you are not on the payroll till December, the day of the election, and you're going to appear on the payroll for January, when were you engaged in that particular thing? You are going to create a problem. If names appear on the payroll after December, we definitely will lay them off quietly. Payroll for every department and every sector institution in this country. So if I'm appointed a new minister and your payroll, you are not on the payroll till December, the day of the election, and you're going to appear on the payroll for January, when were you engaged in that particular thing? You are going to create a problem. If names appear on the payroll after December, we definitely will lay them off quietly. Payroll for every department.
Say, I'm for a June before 7 December. We didn't go ahead with January payrolls. Until we you know, sad time no MPP led by Osafomaf and the Kufa Mui NDC for Edino. Nice or being Ukruma on Kasa. And power have changed hands. Now Musumu you Dikakra Modia Mokasa. Winning 2024 NDC. Monso Monya MPP for Yemunubi. Monya the same thing. But 2028 the 2020 the year starting for floor. But Mamunti almost say as a monamu Yankopon and nom the crown no mono de mamo. No, don't listen to these people.
Yeah, that was it. So when you break a kind of Americans and me Nabana, subscribe to channel, like and I share you Madinima Afofro and Sankari. Comment section Honso, now do I venture about my crowd. We will share in the next video.
I did come out, I'm in that PENDREAM TV. Now, so far, so good. Say open online portal, what Ghana. Nipa share, Nipa follow, Nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.